which means any request they get systematically from anybody get automatically rejected. So unless you call them up and ask for something verbally, everything gets rejected. That's kind of another safeguard that's in place that allows customers to know that somebody can't slam away their service. So if they've got a pick freeze, make sure they remove it first, otherwise our transfer will fail. If they forget to do it, obviously within 2 or 3 weeks we'll know that it failed for that reason. Then we'll start the process of trying to get a hold of the customer. It's just going to extend the process a very long time before that customer gets the benefit of the video phone. Okay? We're going to do some things in the near, probably 2 or 3 weeks, where we're putting a lot more educational tools. One of those is video training tools. So I'm going to do a brief demonstration with a video that we're putting online. This one is the installation demo, and we'll have different demos on how to use the digital photo frame, how to use the phone book, how to do some different things with your video phone. But this is one we wanted to show you real quick on some of the things that we're working on.
Congratulations! You've just received the highest quality video phone available. The ACN Iris 3000 video phone will change the way you communicate. In a matter of minutes, the power of this revolutionary video phone technology will be at your fingertips. Your video phone comes with the main unit, handset, power adapter, Ethernet cable, and telephone cable. Simply connect the handset to the main unit. Connect one end of the blue Ethernet cable to the blue WAN port on the back of your video phone, and the other end to an open Ethernet port on your router. Make sure your computer is connected to another port on your router or via an existing wireless connection. Connect the power adapter to the power port on the back of your video phone and then plug into an electrical outlet. Turn your video phone power switch to on. Once your phone is set up and ready to use, the register light on the front of your video phone will turn green. Now you're ready to make and receive calls in a whole new way.
Pretty simple, pretty quick. It's about a 40-second video. It'll be online shortly. Sometimes videos seem things that are a lot easier than they may seem. So we've actually got a video phone up here. So remember, it's 3 steps, actually 4 if you want to consider turning the power on. So if you get your video phone, when you take it out of the box, and it actually comes, many of you have seen this, it comes in a very nice, pretty box. There we go. So if you take everything out, plug in the handset, which is just the telephone jack. This is a DSL modem. You've either got a DSL modem or a cable modem. If you've got dial-up, this should be your first hint you can get service. Okay? This is typically plugged in, and you've got a computer already plugged in here. We send you one of these blue cables. And I know this is going to get probably a little old for some of you that have seen me do this before, but there's a reason we send you a blue cord. It goes into the blue plug. Okay? We're trying to make it as easy as possible. Take the power adapter, plug that into the outlet, plug into the back of the phone and turn it on, and you're done. So it is as easy as it says on the video. It's 3 simple steps. You turn it on. Now the last part of the video is there's 2 indicators on here. There's both turn green when you're ready. One is your power, means you plugged it in right, and you flip the switch on. If the power light is not on, means you haven't plugged it in or flipped the switch on. And then it registers. And every time you unplug it and you travel with it and you replug it in, it's going to re-register. Because remember we talked about the first thing it's going to do when you turn it back on or plug it in somewhere new, it's going to say, I'm right here. Here's my new IP address. Make sure you send all the calls here. And here's where I'm going to make my calls from. Okay? So that's pretty simple. That really is that easy it is. We're going to have a lot more of those videos that we put on there. We've got a support section on our portal. And remember we talked about at the very beginning, you want customers to come back here. There is a support section that we want customers to go to. And what we want to do is get people used to it, okay? So on that screen, you've got the document center, you've got the FAQs, you've got a bunch of links, the quick install guide, which is the paper version of the video that you saw. And then obviously we're going to put all the videos as a link from here to a section that's going to be filled with a bunch of different videos where you can go to and where your customers can go to and get just quick, simple 1-minute, 2-minute trainings, educational videos for different topics that we're going to be putting on there, okay? So this is the public side. That screen is the public side. Anybody can go to it. The private side is where a customer logs in. So once a customer logs in, they're going to get a summary screen. And this is the actual summary screen of my account. So it lists your last 5 incoming calls. It lists your last 5 outgoing calls for a quick reference. It's got all the information where the call came from, where the call went to, how long each call was. It's got your voicemail and video mail information up there, so it'll tell you how many new voicemails you have or video mails you have. It also tell you your billing information, so it'll tell you what your bill cycle is. It tells the customer something. So it's really a one-page summary of the most important information that they want to have on a daily basis or whenever they log in. On the left-hand side, there's options for different things, customer options, account management, voicemail. Like if you hit that voicemail link on the left, it'll actually take you to the actual voicemail page. So from there, you can actually delete your voicemails. You can listen to your voicemails. It'll tell you who the call came from. It'll tell you the size, and it'll tell you obviously when it was received, so basically time of day, okay? We'll talk about some other things that you can actually get voicemail alerts on your cell phones as well through the back-end portal, which is a great little tool to have if you're traveling. I've actually set it up, so every time I get a voicemail, I actually get a text message sent to my cell phone, okay? So we want to teach the customers, let them go back there. There's nothing they can do that's going to ruin their account or mess up their account. We can reset everything. It's just something that they need to learn and they can take advantage of because it really puts all the power of this Videophone in their hands, and it's all real time. I wish I had time to do a demo like we did a year ago, and I'll talk you through it. Unfortunately, we won't have time to do a live demo, but it's all real time. So some of the customer options you can go through and you can change the customer information, okay? So you can change your contact name. That's the screenshot of it. You can change your contact name and number. Again, this is the customer's information. Change your password, your email, security question. If you want to change your security question, we ask you that when you're setting up the account. Time zone, languages, English and Spanish for US, French and English for Canada, and as well as coming soon, the 911 address. So again, we're going to allow you as you move from one place to another, just update your 911 address, and everything else stays the same on the account. Managing features, this is really where all the fun stuff happens, okay? You can go in and set all of these features and enter all your different phone numbers. So Voice Connect is a feature. What Voice Connect allows you to do is check your voicemails without have to enter your password. So if you're going to check your voicemail from your cell phone a lot, you know, traditionally you have to get in there, you get us into the message, you hit the pound button or star button, it says enter your password, you enter your password, and then it gets you into your voicemail queue. With Voice Connect, you can actually give us your cell phone number or another number that you call from a lot, and the system will recognize that you're calling from that number, and it'll put you right into your voicemail. So no more need to put in your password. As soon as you hit that pound button or that star button, it's going to send you to your voicemail versus asking you for a security password. You can reset your password. We default your password to you when we set up your account, and that's in your email when we send it to you. So it's a default password. You can go in here and reset it as often as you want, and it is all real time. So back to Voice Connect, if I go in there and I plug in my cell phone, by the time I hit that save button and that page refreshes, that's already in place and it's already active. Your video mail will actually allow you to turn on and off video mail, whether you want to receive it or not. Call waiting, call forwarding, and call blasting are features that are phenomenal features for those of you that want to manage what numbers it rings to if you're not at home. So obviously the Videophone can ring, and if you're not there, it can go to voicemail. Now, if you don't want it to go to voicemail, you can set features in the Manage Features section on the portal, and all the customers can do this obviously, where you can put in 1 to 4 numbers. Okay, so I can put in 4 numbers. If I'm not at home, try my cell phone, try my office number, try my wife's number, try some other number. I can put them sequentially. So I can say, ring the first number 4 times. Ring the second number 4 times. Ring the third number 2 times. Ring the fourth number 2 times. If none of those answer in that order, dump it into voicemail. So it's like a find me, follow me. All calls will go wherever you want it to go. The other feature is called call blasting, and it really does, that's what the word means, blasting, right? It blasts it out to all 4 numbers at the same time. So all 4 phones will ring at the exact same time. Whoever's the fastest will get the call, okay? And like I said, I truly wish we had time to do the demo. We did this, I want to say last year. As a matter of fact, we were in Detroit. We brought in 3 volunteers from the crowd, wrote their cell phone numbers down, went into my account, forwarded all the calls to their numbers sequentially, saved it. As soon as that refresh page came up, said everything's been updated, we had a live phone up here, made a phone call, and literally watched that call go from one person up here to another person. And then we put it on call blasting, saved it. By the time that page refreshed, made another call, all 3 of their cell phones rang at the same time. So it's a phenomenal feature.